that, Ryan. Lovely.
Cheers, mate. Friend.
Your front wheels off the floor because you've got that little bit of height with the stand. As the legs of the stand start to buckle with the extra weight, eventually it starts settling down to a point where 6 months down the line you put your bike on the stand and you find that even on the stand it's still balanced on your front and back wheels. A breath of wind and it will start to rock and it will go over. So you should always take your bike off the stand and sit on it. Right. Okay, it's just one of those things. And then the thing is, you see where you've sort of done that now, you're putting more weight through the stand because you've got your weight and the bike's weight and you're pushing the stand, and that's what buckles those legs on the stand. Yeah. So really you should never sit on the bike when it's on the stand.
It ain't cheap to replace it.
No, it's not. OSM PSL, do you remember that? No? Right, okay, very briefly then. Observe signal manoeuvre. If you've done car driving lessons, you drive a car?
Yeah.
Yeah, you drive a car?
Yeah.
And when you had your lessons with an instructor, originally they'd have told you about MSM, mirror signal manoeuvre. It's the most common thing that you do in a car, mirror signal manoeuvre. So before you actually do anything, you always check your mirror first, and then you signal, and then you do the manoeuvre. So you check your mirror on your bike, but what you don't know is what's in your blind spot, because that's the biggie on a bike now. You're so vulnerable on that thing that you check your mirror and you think, yeah, it's okay to make me right turn, and then all of a sudden as you turn, there's your accident because you've missed the guy who's in your blind spot, who's overtaking you at that moment. So this is why, in terms of bikes, we changed that. We call it OSM, which means observe, signal and manoeuvre. And an observation is, check your mirror, but just turn your head that little bit further round again, check that blind spot. And that way you know that the mirror's telling you what's behind you, but your turn of your head is just telling you there's nothing in your blind spot as well. And they call it a lifesaver. And for that reason, it could save your life one day. So it's an observation, then you signal, and then you manoeuvre, which is fine. We just extend it a little bit now for bikes because we bring something else into play. Because you're so narrow compared to a van or a car, you've got vast amounts of manoeuvrability for you now. And because of that, we're going to manoeuvre into a new position on the road to let people know what we're going to do. So, in terms of approaching a junction, OSM PSL. You're up the road in your normal position, you see you've got a junction ahead and you intend to turn right, shall we say. So, right up the road up there, you're thinking, when I get down to this end of the road, I'm turning right. I've got a junction there, so I need to move now to a new position. Because I've got a lot of manoeuvrability on my bike, I'm going to manoeuvre. So you observe, and then you signal, and then you manoeuvre. And as you manoeuvre, you take up a new position now, over here. Why do you move into a new position? Because if you've got a crossroads here, you've got left, right, straight ahead. If you stay in that position, effectively you're telling people that you're going straight ahead. And you might say, well, no, I'm not, because I'm indicating right. Well, what if your bulb's failed and you're not aware of it? What if your indicator bulb just happens to have gone while you've been out riding that day? So basically, the guy in the car behind, if he sees you indicating right, he knows you're turning right. But if your bulb has failed, but you actually start to manoeuvre over to here on the approach to the junction, the guy in the car's thinking, must be turning right, he's just forgot to put his indicator on. Because your position is giving people information. So that's it really. You observe, you signal, and you manoeuvre, and you take up a new position. But while you're in that position, approaching the junction, you're still doing 30 mile an hour. So what we're going to do now?
Brake. Slow down.
Slow it down, yeah. There's your S. And then once you've slowed down and come to a stop, check the road's clear. Quick lifesaver again, quick check of that shoulder before you head off. And away you go. So you've observed, you've signalled, you've manoeuvred, you've got your position correct for the turn, you've slowed it down and come to a stop, and a final lifesaver. OSM PSL. Observe, signal, manoeuvre, position, speed, and a lifesaver. OSM PSL. That's it. That's all there is to it. Dead easy.